What's good, YouTube, man? It is your boy Steven Studios. Me back with another video, man. Today we're going to be reacting to part 19 of horrific / gruesome deaths in Chicago, man. Before I get right into it, man, I just want to let y'all know, man. Hope y'all staying safe. Hope y'all staying blessed for real, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell, and we finna get right into it, man. It's 12 minutes. Hold on, let me skip it. Copyright claim. Wait, all right, right here we go. All right, Aaron Justice. All right. On March 27th, 2004, 16-year-old Aaron Justice was brutally murdered by her mother's husband. During a scuff, a mature male voice shouting, "So help me God," and a distressed Aaron shouting, let me go, I'll leave." Wow. Man, you already know how that shit turned out. That nigga tweaking. She was beaten with a frying pan, forced to take cold medicine, stabbed, cut on both wrist and arm, a hand and her back, and placed in a bathtub where her last breath was ingesting her own blood. Ugh. That nigga weird. At 10:40 a.m. on that morning, after failing to reach her by telephone, her mother came home from work and found dark stains that she couldn't identify on the rugs on the first floor and stairs. She said she called out for Aaron but got no response. Wait, put my shit on D&D real quick because they blowing up my shit. Alright. I saw my baby in a bathtub. I just walked in and grabbed her arm. My first thought was to pull her out. I ran outside and called 911, said her mother. Lawrence Lovejoy. Aaron's killer is none other than already convicted burglar Lawrence Lovejoy. Aaron's murder came after Lawrence was accused of R-wording her March 4th of that year, just 4 months after he married her mother. After he was brought in for questioning without that evidence, they had to let him go pending They had to let him go pending the results of DNA tests. He was also ordered to have no contact with Aaron. The 3 weeks it took for those tests to implicate him, he killed her. Duh. Look how fucking crazy he look. Of course he fucking killed her. Duh. Although he didn't live with the family after the R-word allegations, he continued to have contact with Aaron's mother. When a public defender asked Aaron's mother during trial why she continued to speak to Lawrence after the R-word allegation, she said, "It's hard to believe the man you would marry would do something like that." Bro, it's really the mother's fault, bruh. It's her fault. Why would you bring some sick ass dude like this in the crib in the first place, dog? Like, you can't blame nobody but the mother for real. You gotta blame her. Lawrence claimed that Aaron never wanted her mother to remarry and was jealous. In 2011, he was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Bree Gregory. But after this video, bro, I'm gonna take a nap, bro. I'm yawning like a motherfucker, man. On January 18th, 2009, 29-year-old Bree Gregory met with a man who called her to have sex with him. Once she got into his car, she then changed her mind. The man then became angry and strangled her to death. Wow. Once he realized that she was dead, he then pushed her body out of his car. Police found her lying in the snow, partially clothed and suffering from numerous abrasions on her face, hands, and ankle. Man. Norvin Ortiz. Damn, bro, it took y'all 8 fucking years, bro. Oh, he was a immigrant too? Or okay, over 8 years later, Norvin Ortiz was arrested in Denver, Colorado on a murder warrant and extradited to Chicago after returning to the United States from Mexico. Okay, so he went to Mexico and then he got brought back to the US to face charges. Okay. I'm fucking tweaking, bro. In 2021, he was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Morris Wilson. On February 1st, 2009, 30-year-old Morris Wilson was playing cards with 4 women in one of the women's house when an argument broke out. 4 women? The woman became upset with him after he broke one of their cigarettes. Wow. And this is what I mean by, like, people really kill over the dumbest shit. Like y'all could be playing Uno and shit. Someone loses their fucking mind and just goes havoc for no fucking reason, bro. I don't do card games with people. I don't shoot dice, all that. I don't shoot that shit, man, because people fucking weird nowadays. The woman ordered him out. As he left, he threw a beer bottle at the front door. Oh, man. The 4 women, feeling disrespected by him, set out to find him. When they did, in the courtyard of a nearby building, the 4 beat and stomped on him. One of the women pulled out a knife and stabbed him repeatedly. When she was done, she handed the weapon to another woman who did the same. Damn, y'all tripping, bro. He was stabbed more than 20 times. Okay, after they were done stabbing him, they then took his coat and ran. I mean, yeah, he died on the scene, of course. I mean, 20 stab fucking wounds. And the other woman did the same shit, so that had to be... Yeah, he dead for sure, man. RP dude. An autopsy performed determined he died of multiple stab and incited wounds, and his death was ruled a homicide. Yep. Okay, these the killers. Tiffany Cox, Carmelita Hall, Rosalind Ball, and Misha Nelson. Tiffany, Carmelita, Rosalind, and Misha were all arrested and charged with first-degree murder and armed robbery. Tiffany Cox was sentenced to 40 years in prison on all charges. Okay, so she also got 45 years. Carmelita Hall was also sentenced to 45 years in prison on all charges. Okay, Rosalind Ball, who was the youngest of the four, was sentenced to 26 years in prison for second-degree murder. And Misha Nelson was sentenced to 32 years in prison for second-degree murder. No picture. Oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck I read that? Obviously, it's no picture. Flora Thompson. Damn, bro, she got my last name. Crazy. In April 2009, 83-year-old Flora Thompson was found dead in her home after being beaten and stabbed. It appeared that her killer was able to get inside her home due to her door being unlocked. Bro, and this is why I say, man, y'all lock y'all fucking doors, bro. Lock y'all damn fucking doors, bro. People be weird. Lock your fucking doors, bro. Her body was found on her kitchen floor with blunt trauma to her head, a stab wound to her neck, and cuts to her head and hands. Bro, lock y'all doors, bro. Bro, look, y'all open y'all door, go inside, and quickly lock y'all door behind y'all. People are weird. Lock that shit. I'm telling y'all. To this day, no arrests have been made in her death. Of course, it's not. William Hallen Sr. Wow. On July 3rd, 2009, 67-year-old William Hallen Sr. was killed by a tenant who was renting an apartment owned by him. Okay. On the day of his killing, he went to collect rent. The tenant refused to pay up. Well, let me make sure my shit. Alright, cool. Alright, we chilling. William then noticed the tenant had a dog in his apartment, which was not allowed. William told the tenant he would have to move out, and a bloody fight ensued. The fuck? Oh. The fuck? Pause. What the fuck? Oh. William was pushed down the stairs. Oh shit. William then received blows to his head and body with various weapons and tools. The tenant then took him to the basement, where he began to cry and beg for his life. To shut him up, the tenant put a shirt in his mouth, then beat his skull with a lamp. Wow. All because your ass didn't want to pay up. Weird. This nigga's a weirdo. Like you took the poor man's life because you didn't want to pay the fucking rent, and you had a dog which he told you wasn't fucking allowed to have, and not a man did. Man, people fucking weird, cuz. The tenant then choked him with a rope and put him on a rug in the basement. He threw gasoline from a lawnmower on the rug and on William, then lit the rug on fire. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, all of this shit because you didn't want to fucking pay up, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Fucking weirdo. William was beaten and burned so badly authorities could recover fingerprints from only 2 fingers. Nigga, bro. Man. Bro, I pray that anybody out there that's like that owns apartments and cribs and shit, like y'all have y'all own condominiums and shit, man, that's good for y'all, bro. But be careful from fucking weirdos like that, man. Be careful. Like y'all see how he pushed a man down the stairs, choked him with a rope and set his body on fire, bro. For what, dog? That shit not necessary. Of course, it's a motherfucker that look like this. This the killer, Martin Vega. When the police arrive, repeat felon. Martin Vega, aka Angel, was standing outside the home with blood on his clothes and shoes. Oh, so he's a convicted felon. So how the fuck is he able to have a crib? Like, I thought felons can't have their own cribs. Or... What? I thought felons can't have their own fucking crib. Because, like, once you get locked up, you can't, they take your crib from you and shit, I believe, right? No? But that's, all I know is that's what happens from where I'm from. Like, they take your crib from you. Like, you can't fucking buy no cribs or nothing. So that's just, I don't know. In a video statement, he admitted to everyone everything he did to William. He also told authorities he set William on fire because William fought back and likely had his DNA underneath William's fingernails. Over a year after his arrest, he was sentenced to 70 years in prison. Damn, boy. That judge handed it to your ass. Tanisha Edwards, okay. I heard of that name before, I think. Tanisha Edwards. I've heard of a Tanisha before, but I don't think it's Edwards. Oh no, man, fuck that. On November 30th, 2009, 18-year-old Tanisha Edwards was talking on the phone with another man. The phone call made her boyfriend angry to the point where they argued about it. Oh shit.
Purchase your tracks now.
When she got yet another call from a man, her boyfriend, who was holding their 7-week-old infant in his arms, grabbed a knife and sliced the child's neck, breaking the knife's handle. He threw the baby to the ground and grabbed Tanisha, beating her to the ground. Her 2 brothers were home at the time and ran to get help, but it was too late. Her boyfriend grabbed another knife and stabbed her in the head and throat, killing her. Neighbors called police after seeing him run away. McCary Coleman. McCary Coleman ended up turning himself in to face charges of first-degree murder of Tanisha and attempted murder of his son. His son made it? Attempted. No, his son. Did his son make it? Nearly 2 years after his arrest, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Did the child make it or no? I don't believe the child make it. I mean, I hope the child made it, but I don't know. Joyce Fium. Damn, all these shits is in 2009. That's crazy. Sometime between December 28th, 2009 and January 2nd, 2010, 62-year-old Joyce Fium was murdered when a neighbor of hers broke into her home with the intentions to steal.
Purchase your tracks now.
Oh, so that was just a few days. That was like what, 5-6 days? Some shit like that. Let me put this closer. A relative of hers called the police when they noticed that her front door was damaged. Also, a really good friend of hers noticed that her Jeep was missing when the police arrived to her home. W friend. She was found dead on January 2nd with multiple stab wounds to her face and neck. Vincent Williams. This the nigga. A day later, Vincent Williams, who has a criminal history dating back to 1987, was arrested after he was pulled over in Joyce's Jeep. When he was stopped, they found blood on his pants. People just dumb as shit. Before he was caught, he would return to Joyce's home multiple times to steal her belongings and sell them on the streets to support his drug habits. Okay. In 2016, he was sentenced to 32 years in prison. Andre Jackson. On August 4th, 2016, after a Facebook feud that went on for months, 23-year-old Andre went with a 20-year-old relative to confront another man that he had been feuding with on Facebook over their respective girlfriends. Okay. Excuse me. My fault, y'all. They met his rival, who was accompanied by a mother and her son, and another woman who was one of the girlfriends at the center of the feud. Andre and the other man started to fight, and then the son jumped in, followed by his mother with a metal baseball bat and the other woman with a broomstick. What was this even for? Like, why? What? What do people gain from doing this dumbass shit, bro? People beef over the smallest shit. Like, you see what I'm talking about, bro? People fight over the dumbest shit. Bro, don't be this fucking person, bro. Like, don't be that type of person that will fight somebody over some fucking shoes, or like somebody call you a bitch online. Like, Bro, don't fucking. These people ain't gonna do shit to you IRL, so don't fucking. Like, don't feed into that shit. Like, they're just typing this shit. They ain't really with shit for real. So, like, bro, if you find yourself beefing with people online, bro, then y'all both got problems, bro. Don't fight with people online, bro. That shit fucking weird. Like, it's no point.
Purchase your tracks now.
When the other woman's stick broke, she went inside for a 2x4. She took a swing at Andre with it, but when she missed, the son picked it up and beat the other man over the head with it. Wow.
Now.
The mother who kept hitting Andre with the bat stopped to capture the last few moments of the beating on video. Wow, bro. Bro, grown ass woman, bro. I swear. Or grown ass adults fighting over fucking shit on social media, man. I don't know what the fuck. Andre died 5 days later due to his injuries. Y'all tripping. My fucking god. Lithia Henderson, Marshala Kelly, and Marshall Henderson. So wait, so this the girlfriend right here? Okay. 3 days later. So on on my left, that's the mom, right? In the middle is the girlfriend, and it's the son. Marshall, right? Yeah. So they all charged with. They were all arrested and charged with first-degree murder and aggravated battery. So Lithia Henderson, Marshala Kelly, and Marshall L. Henderson. Okay, L. Henderson. Okay. All right. Alright, before their arrest, the articles originally assumed that the three were all just men due to the nature of the crime. Of course. Lithia Henderson was sentenced to 6 years in prison for second-degree murder. She's scheduled for release November 2022. Yeah, that system, yeah, the justice system in is fucking broken as a motherfucker, man. Second degree, bro. She got 6 years for second degree murder, right? Okay. All right. Marshala Kelly was sentenced to 4 years in prison for second degree murder. She's also scheduled for release November 2022. It didn't say also, but I just shoved that word in there because I felt like it. And the son, obviously, and Marshall Henderson, who was the only male charged in the crime, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for second degree murder. He's scheduled for release July 2024. So that's in a couple months. Like, that's like, what are we in right now? November? So November, December, January. So that's like probably 6 months from now. I don't know. Probably 6 or 7 months from now. Yariana Wheeler. On August 15th, 2021, 19-year-old Yariana Wheeler, who was 6 months pregnant, was found floating in a lake by a fisherman.
Purchase your tracks now.
She wasn't identified until someone recognized her from a sketch. A sketch? That looks nothing like. Well, who the fuck did that? Man, that's sad, bro. R.I.P. to her, though, and this motherfucker look drunk as shit. Robert Drummond. 3 months after Yariana was murdered, her then boyfriend Robert Drummond was arrested and charged with her murder. It's always the boyfriends and shit. Always. It was revealed that he stabbed Yariana multiple times before dumping her into the lake 12 days before she was found. It has also been revealed that she called him over 25 times before she met him alone at the beach. Okay. After killing her, he stole her pink purse and bought $300 worth of Red Bull with her credit card. Yo, okay. Alright, okay, we almost done with the video anyways. Alright. He's currently in Cook County jail without bail. Lisa died. Okay, that's the name. Although this happened in Alton, Illinois, I decided to still add this story in this video because it's fucked up. Because it fucked me up on how this lady was murdered.
Purchase your tracks now.
On June 9th, 2022, 22-year-old Lisa, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Y'all let me know, or I'll just use Google translate and shit. Lisa Dodd, who was 8 months pregnant, was found beheaded by her mother. Your own fucking mother, bro, does this shit to you, man. Man, yo, may her soul rest in peace for real. Sad, bro. Your own fucking parents, bro. Like, y'all can't, bro. I can't even trust my own fucking sisters, bro. Cause look at this shit. Someone like someone you're supposed to trust with your life. Somebody who brought you into this world ends up taking you out. That's crazy. After she was found dead, her head was then found in a trash bin. Okay. Her unborn baby also died. That's fucking, man. RIP both her and the baby for real, man. The killer, DeAndre Holloway Jr. DeAndre, or yeah. Wait, it said mother? The fuck? Did it say mother? It did say mother. Found beheaded by her mother. Yeah, that's what it said. Okay, I know I'm not fucking tripping. Alright, I'm gonna just finish. We got 20 seconds left. Alright. Over a week later, DeAndre Holloway Jr., who was Lizzie's on and off boyfriend, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, intentional homicide of an unborn child, dismemberment of a human body, concealment of homicide, death, and motor vehicle offenses. All that shit.
X10.
He's 6'2", big ass nigga. He's being held on $2 million bail, bro. I don't know who finna pay that shit. Not me. Man, RP to everybody in this fucking video, man. RP to all the victims for real, man. It's sad how like they all died. You feel me, man? Man, let me know what y'all think of this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed out there, bro, because there's sick fucking people like these, bro. Stay safe, man. And I'm out, man. Peace.